Power Field, Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On first down, they'll run. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Audric Estime. And they take him down right along the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's down by contact after picking up the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Here we go, sack. Trap 60, trap 60.
Another try following the sack. No place to go, so he just threw it away. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go! 79 Broncos. 10 for 11, 10 for 11. 19 Lions. Check out.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. He's got the hook up to Ingram. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Drew Sanders that time on the stop.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Now give right side to Chung. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Ready, go, 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 go.
Offense up to the line fast.
Baylor Tigers.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Drew Sanders that time on the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He has the first over the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers start off well to tie things 7-7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Roll. Stephanie.
Hand off to the back. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
At the 31-yard
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking down to 2nd and 9.
Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Ready.
Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing on first down, Nix finds his running back, Audric Estime. Rolling, avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Set up. Check smash. Check smash. 19 Tiger. 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Nix looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
18 Rattler. 18 Dragon. 60. Go.
They'll throw again. Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, it's Chubb. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Riley Moss with that tackle. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Hey, go Lion.
They give inside to Chubb. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
The first carry now for Kyren Williams. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Set.
He finds McConkey. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 39. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're 1st. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the 1st. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Chubb on the give, headed left. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Herbert finds his back, Jaylen Warren. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? Seven Pirates. Ready?
Here's Nix to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Panther 11. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18. Check go.
Nix with it on first. Caught, nice gain left side. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos get some late points and the lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First and 10, Herbert. Warren's got it, complete. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Here's a loft deep down the middle. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Here's someone from the family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on the punt on 4th. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. 18 Pioneer.
Looking to throw. He's on the move. On the move, looking deep down the middle. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Chargers are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing on first is Herbert. Rolling out to his left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He sends this one to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10 now. Gets this to McConkey. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run here on first down. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Here's Chubb on second down. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set. 21. Set.
To the air this time. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Ray. Let's go. 59. 59.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. Finds McConkey. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Return starts at the 3. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And he makes the Hess goal. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Offense trying to add to the defensive effort and turn 6 points into 8.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, Ram. Baylor Tiger. Set.
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. And this is caught as they hit the end zone for 2. Well, all things going their way through the air at the moment, partner. They pick off a throw for 6, and then they complete a pass of their own to add on 2 more.
Can I be honest with you here, Kate?
Please.
And maybe I'm a bad person for saying this, but every once in a while, I root for chaos.
Woo, I love it.
I mean, I wouldn't mind a little chaos. I wouldn't have mind seeing that one go back through the air the other way and put 2 on the board, but it wasn't to be. That's excellent execution to get the touchdown on the pick 6 and put 2 more on the board.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Come 19. Come 19. Come on. Set.
Back to the air, Nix after the pick. On target to his man Higgins. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Oh, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Second down now, 7 to go.
7 Pirates, 7. Ready. 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11. Set go.
Nix from the gun. Higgins makes the catch. They get 27 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Buffalo 18.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth.
14.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
19 tight. Shut up. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
60 Maverick. Sack. Mustang 19. Ready.
Trying again following the sack. Got his target. It's Higgins.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Ready. Warrior 70. Hut.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pass is caught at the 9. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
2nd and 3 now. Running right with Chubb. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 4 there, and it brings up an LA first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's second down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Opie.
Now running for the first time with Jaylen Warren. And not a lot of space to work. He's brought down at the 45. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Run! Hey, Kaplan. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Quick slant to Samuel. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Hey, go Lion.
A give to Chubb, running left. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Chubb again on second down. A lot of grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up second down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And this one's going to come to a stop down at the 13-yard line. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Hey, go Lion. Let's go. 5-9. Go.
He'll throw it. He has the first over the middle. And he drives this forward to the 6. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Here's Chubb. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. They try Chubb again. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 21. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Nix now to throw. Massive hit. The ball is out. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Whew, close call there. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Let's go now.
Putting a receiver in motion.
16, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos losing by 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, here we go. Dragon 60.
Here's Nix. That's into the hands of Franklin. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Come back team. Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 79 Broncos. Ready?
Now to throw. Getting out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Go.
The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let go.
To throw. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Estime does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
It's 2nd and goal. Throwing now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Here he is to throw. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Let's go. 60 Bobcat, 60, 70 range, 70 range. Hey, smash. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Looking to throw it. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. Finds some space, he's past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Setting up to pass. Warren's got it, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And the whistles go off, so we've got a timeout, 9 seconds left in the game.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ray. Set.
He'll look to throw it. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
An entire game now hangs on this attempt by Joey Sly. From the left hash, 34 yards away. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead. So it's a win for the Broncos. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.